My name is Kamal Warren, and I day trade the FTSE 100.
So what happened on the 22nd of April?
Right, I'm showing this day on the 5 minutes chart scale just to show you how a busting pattern works like, because I mentioned earlier that if a chart pattern breaks out in a particular fashion, in a particular direction, and then it reverses and breaks out in the opposite direction, that trend could be quite a strong one. So I'm showing this to demonstrate that. So you have here what is a falling wedge. So a small pattern falling wedge. You can see it breaks up. So obviously I went long, but it had other ideas and it reversed and broke down here. So you would actually maybe even wait for that to confirm and open your short trade there, and you can quite clearly see how far it's dropped. This is a typical characteristics with a chart pattern, because if it breaks out in one direction and then reverses, obviously you would take some losses here because you'd close out your long when it does that, when it breaks below, and you would open a short and you would ride it all the way down. So a trader can sort of have a few options to take profit level. You can either, the obvious point is here, which is the support for the day. As you can see from opening, it hit here, it never broke down here, so that is your support for the day. You can have your limit there at a round number, maybe about 310, but then again you won't have huge amounts of profit, but can't be that greedy. As you can see, it sort of bounced up at this point here, but then it was quite weak. It just dropped all the way and then it reversed, it's about 2:30 or something like that. So my first trade would have got me a profit. Second would have stopped me at break even, but would I have done another trade? I don't know. I can't say for sure, but until I look at the 5 minutes chart, which 15 minutes chart, which I don't have in front of me. I probably wouldn't have. I think I'd be lying if I say I would have, because I don't have, just not going by any other chart pattern for that particular day, the duration of the drop, I can't see any other reasons why I would have traded. So my trade, which I quite clearly did, which I've posted, my trade is just that. So just one trade, although there's huge profits to be made here. Like I said, I can't see a clear signal, as far as I'm concerned, why I would have taken another trade for that. Possibly there, because I quite like the candle pattern. It's engulfing, and it's also sort of, it's just an engulfing candle pattern.
And what does engulfing mean?
Engulfing candle pattern, which happens quite a bit on the 5 minute chart scale. So effectively you can see one a green candle there, and a bearish engulfing means the next candle after the green is red, and that candle engulfs the candle before that. That means that pattern covers the body of the candle before that, and it's red. That means the candle before that is within the body of the red candle, okay, if that makes sense. So that's an engulfing pattern. So
is there not also one there?
Yeah, absolutely, there's one there. As I said, on a 5 minute scale.
I should be a trader.
Well, you should be, actually. You're natural. Like I said, it happens quite a bit on the 5 minutes chart, but you can't, a trader just can't trade just going by candle patterns. If you're a day trader especially, you just can't look at candle patterns and say that's engulfing, right, that's a short. You got to couple it with, because you can see the price action is weak. If I were to trade, if the pattern here, I would have seen the break here, a reversal of the chart pattern, and the break of the support, and the break of the support here. Again, it tried to bounce, didn't quite make it. It broke again there. Again, there's some side raging action going on, and then it broke quite low here with an engulfing pattern. So if you couple all that, then there are good reasons to go short, but it's a judgment call. Depends on your experience.
So what does a busted chart pattern mean?
A busted chart pattern is this. So you can see a falling wedge here. It breaks. Let me just make it a bit bigger. This candle here, it breaks outside the chart pattern, so it indicates a long trade. So you go long, you buy the FTSE, hoping that maybe it would hit here to take some profits. But alternatively, what it does, it turns and breaks below it. So effectively, this pattern is not valid anymore, because the first signal is for you to go long, and then it's given a short signal, so it's busted. The first signal is busted, so that is known as a busted chart pattern. And normally, not all the time, not 100% of the time, in most cases, if that happens, if it reverses a chart pattern and busting it, the second direction will be quite strong.
Okay.
But like I said, not all the time.